Oh, okay.
Can we talk about Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving was a hot mess. Me, Cameron, and Ray all went to a Friendsgiving event.
Hot mess? I said I had a great time.
It was a fantastic time.
Okay, so the two are not mutually exclusive.
That is true.
It was a fantastic time. However, so basically, these are the kind of people when they said Friendsgiving, I thought it was going to be someone's going to bring chips and dip and literally everything else is going to be alcohol. There was actually a full meal, and
there's a fully prepped meal.
There was like full turkey that's been cooking for hours. Like it was actually well prepped food, and I was like, "This is good."
I expected it. Robbie does not play when it comes to this kind of thing.
There was still a fuck ton of alcohol.
Like he was a rotisserie cooker.
Oh, wait, like everybody that came in at least brought a 12-pack.
Yeah, there was still a fuck ton of alcohol, but there was like actual food. I brought cake.
Yeah, you brought cake, Cameron, you brought pudding, I brought Hawaiian.
And
macaroni and cheese.
And my 6-cheese mac and cheese.
And also, at one point, when we get
when it cools down, it sticks to the sides of the crock pot?
That is... What? No, not that one. That was a different That's a different recipe.
Next time we all hang out together, by the way, I want to have a macaroni and cheese competition with Cameron. I think mine can beat his.
Oh, I doubt that.
I will just bring Kraft and make fun of you.
Are we doing subjective tests like how long it takes you to shit?
No, so back to the Friendsgiving.
You have to do an enema 24 hours ahead of time, not eat anything,
Jesus
and then
Christ.
just restart the clock.
I feel that. The party went real crazy. Like, there was a whole bunch of things going on. Everyone was drunk. And what time was it? Around 11:30? Or was it? No, it was 11:30.
No, pause. We show up at like 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
And the first 10 minutes we're there, somebody got iced with a 36-ounce bottle of
He took a knee and just chugged it.
And then a guy that weighs probably like 110 pounds chugged it and immediately passed out on the floor and then proceeded to vomit.
He only threw up a little bit.
He apparently didn't pussy out.
No.
But anyway, as you were saying, Jake, sorry.
No, so it was a good party. It was that kind of crowd. It was nice.
So
and
we're
fun.
clear. You can only this is how you quantify a good party. If at least one person vomits, that's a good party.
That's a weird way to measure.
Cameron, you had a really good party tonight.
Yeah. So
back-to-back parties, man.
What does that count for as the good party? Because I feel like just saying someone vomiting counting as a good party is not a good, like...
Oh, no, that is...
It's not a good...
That is a hallmark.
It's completely by the heathen standard.
Okay.
That is a hallmark of a good party. Anyway, though, about 11:30.
Constitute a good party.
Okay, I would like to
someone on a dance floor
I know what
and
you're
someone
gonna say.
vomits out of
No,
sheer
I'm not there yet.
fear.
Okay.
That is not a good party. That is someone being executed.
Let's say...
Cameron, let me finish this story where we keep going off on tangents. It's awful. So... That night also, I was like mixing my own drinks. It was very like, just like, here's bottles of vodka, mix it with whatever you want kind of party. And Ray's looking at me, he's like, make my drinks as strong as yours, Jake. And I'm pouring like maybe 50-50 vodka to like whatever pop I was
His
using.
greatest mistake.
And at 11:30, Ray just like hovels over into the bathroom and starts throwing up.
You skipped a lot. Okay, I'm like, I want a gin and tonic, and they don't have tonic water or lime. So
They
I'm
just
like,
had gin.
I'm like, okay, what is lime that I can put in here? I'm like,
Gin
Mountain
and
Dew is
lime
lemon
gin.
lime. I'm like, I'm like, gin and Mountain Dew. I'm like, half and half. No, it wasn't half and half. I was like, 2 parts Mountain Dew, 1 part gin.
And it was the most disgusting
And I take a
thing.
sip, and I'm like, ugh. And I'm like, Jake, try this. And you go, and you take a sip, you're like, fuck this. And then you're like, wait, give it back. And I give it back to you, like, I fucks with it. And I'm like,
No, I did not. It was
Yes, you
disgusting.
did.
That was an abomination.
no, you took a second sip. I know
It was
for a fact.
something else. It was something else you gave me that I said that.
No.
You mixed gin and Sprite and I was into it.
No, it was no. Jake,
No.
Jake,
No,
I
no, no,
gave
no.
it fucking to you because I remember I'm like,
Mixing
this
gin
tastes-
and Mountain Dew is an abomination to
Jake, do you
British
wanna know-
society.
Do you want to know how I gave it to
That's
you?
wrong.
And then that's
Why
what you
does-
said.
what
Because I
kind
immediately
of
went over to David
British-
Williams. I'm like,
what
you
is
want
the
this?
British way
They
of
love
this?
gin.
No, pause.
I mean, I know they love gin. I don't think it's an offense to their society.
They mixing Mountain Dew with it? Yes, it fucking is.
Okay, no,
Jake, I call him the Queen Ugly.
Can't get away.
Jake, do you know how I know that's what you did? Because I immediately took the drink that you didn't want. And I go, I'm gonna dump this. David Williams, do you want this drink? He goes, yeah. And I give it to him. He goes, can I chug it? And I'm like, for fuck's sake, yeah. And then he takes 2 sips and he goes, oh, what the fuck is this shit? And I go,
I
gin and
didn't
tonic.
like
He
it.
goes, and he goes, what? Or gin and Mountain Dew. And he goes, what kind of gamer shit is this?
Yeah, it was gross. It was disgusting. Anyway, let's get back to, we're going into the keystroke. So Ray's throwing up. It's 11:30. It's lovely.
I was in Jordan's bedroom with Nick, Jordan,
And me.
and you, and we just hear the...
I will say I was still having like at every single party whenever someone throws up I always like dedicate my entire time because that's who I am. I'm just the nurse.
You were
And I'll end up
dedicated
standing
yourself.
there. I'll
The
use
record show that I got him water.
I asked for the water.
That's why I make it a point to avoid these fucking parties.
So I went to this, and I'm usually the one who takes care of the drunk people. And I was like, I'm actually having a really, really good time. I'm just gonna check on Ray every once in a while, and hopefully he's fine. And he was like, can we please leave? And Cameron's like, can you make it till midnight? And I was like, yeah, make it till midnight. And then he did his thing, We hung out for a little bit longer, and then we finally left.
Because I walked in, I saw him in the bathtub, so I'm like, he's got about 40 minutes.
I was not in the bathtub.
You were in the bathtub.
You were in the
I was
bathtub.
not.
Yeah, you were.
You were laying in the bathtub, feet over the edge.
Yeah. Ray, you were in the bathtub. Yeah, I pulled you out.
I was not in the bathtub.
If I
Yes,
drank
you
Mountain
were.
Dew and gin and liked it, you were in the bathtub.
You're fucking saying
I was
about how
100
drunk you were.
I was
You don't
100
get to have a reliable memory here.
I remember a good deal about it that night. I do not
Ray,
remember.
I was 100% sober. You were in the bathtub. I'm telling you, as an untainted mind,
Every time-
you were sober.
I was drunk, a tainted mind, but I can hold my shit, unlike some people. You were in the
What is
bathtub.
it with me and getting drunk and going into bathtubs? Every time there's a bathtub.
Well, it's the closest thing to a bang
I
you can
was,
hide next
I
to a
was the
toilet.
spirit
It's like a
of
tomb.
clarity at that party. You
Yeah,
were in the bathtub.
so
I don't remember that. Okay.
anyway, so we get all our crap, we go back, we say our goodbyes, we get in the car and we drive home. We are literally, me and Ray live very, very close together. Like maybe like, what would you say?
Like 2 minute drive.
2-minute drive from each other's houses.
I love this part.
We're
It's
not-
my favorite thing.
Okay, I can laugh at this now, and it's very okay. I need to tell this part because you were still throwing up from. I tell this better than you. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I get my perspective when you're done?
Yes. So what happened is we're like a minute away from Ray's house. And he's like, and he just starts looking at Cameron, pull over, and Cameron pulls over, Ray gets the window down, chucks his head out, and Cameron has his hazards on the side of the road in front of this like lawnmower, and Ray is just puking his guts out. Don't make the noise, I might start again. So then, I would like to say for the record, I would have made it home had Ray started making that noise. I start screaming at Cameron. The child locks are on the window and the door. I can't get it open. I'm like, Cameron, open the door. Cameron, open the door. He's like, what? I was like, open the door. Open it. So he finally understands what I'm doing. Opens up my door. I bend over and just like, it is the only manly noise I make.
You know, in Balloons Tower Defense, we have two alternating turrets. That's what we do.
So at some point, because Ray started before me,
I just go, okay, your turn.
he sits back in the car and he's like, okay, Jake, I'm good. And I literally look at him and go, oh, okay, cool. I just keep going. He's like, okay, Jake, I'm done, so you can be done too now. And I was like, that's not how this works.
I remember being more fucked than you, and you're going like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
You're an ass. I would have made it home and thrown up in my own yard if it wasn't for him.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping, you need towels?
Yeah, you guys get really loud there.
And then we finally got home. We got Ray home.
I broke a sweat.
Cameron got me home, and it was awful. And he was laughing at me the entire time on the way home. And I'm still dry heaving, and he keeps making the noise. And I'm like, Cameron, if you don't stop, I'm gonna throw up again in your car. And he's like, no, you won't. You got it all out on the side of the road. It was all chocolate, by the way.
Okay.
It was all turkey and chocolate and alcohol.
Turkey, chocolate, and booze. What a combination.
It was a good day.
So we had a very peaceful drive from West Carrollton.
To Dayton.
Hold on, let me. Okay.
We had a fantastic 26-minute drive.
So we took
And then the
a
last two were fun.
Okay. We took.
Cameron loved
Okay.
the story.
I love it. It's the best moment of my life.
I was so happy that you were
Pretty
laughing.
shitty life if you ask
Cameron.
I take it.
Cameron, I thought you were gonna be so mad, like I'm never driving these idiots again. But then you started laughing, and I knew, okay, we're good.
Dude, I went into hysterics when I dropped you off.
Are you gonna drive me more now?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I have
I'll
a
tell you
DD.
every third stop sign.
Cameron, I'll just throw up for you. Okay, make you happy.
Okay.
Honestly, I am that person. If I am feeling like really, really sick, I'll just throw up and I'll go to bed. It's great.
Okay. I
Here's some
think I can tell
Pedialyte
the
in the
story.
morning. You're good.
I think I can tell the story cohesively now. We have a very peaceful drive, taking them home. And so as we're about 5 minutes away from Ray's house, and Ray's like, Cameron, pull over.
It was
So I
so
turn
funny.
onto the turn right in front of this lawnmower store or lawnmower repair shack. And where he opens the door, puts his head all the way out, and just and his vomit is like this pale cream color, a stark contrast from what would be young Jake's vomit.
It was
Yin and yang, it was just, it tanned the perfect balance when one was thrown out, the other wasn't. Okay, so then Jake's like, Cameron, you might have to open up the thing. He's holding his hand over his mouth. I'm like, oh, please, God, let it happen. And he's like, Cameron, you might have to, Cameron, open the thing. And it's locked. I'm like,
the window and the door.
because I did it on purpose, actually.
Your mask.
And then I unlock the door, and Jake does that, and just, this is the only time I've ever heard any, like, there are a few moments, if you observe Jake's behavior, where manliness can be shown through. That is in his driving, paintball, and his vomiting. He went halfway out the car and just,
Yeah, I would like to
and
say
it was black. It was straight black. All the chocolate you ate that night was just, I had Ray who was white, and yours was black.
we combined to make you.
Oh, can we just say I also had to get up in like 4 hours when we got home.
I
And
did.
had the
I was
worst
just
hangover
hungover.
of my entire life.
How did I go?
No, I do say I'm glad I threw up because the head. Oh god, I hate talking about it.
And then I take Jake home. I'm just like, I'm having fun with this. I'm like, hey, Jake, that was so manly of you. And he's like, Cameron, please stop. You want me to throw up again? I'm like, low key.
I hate the noise. Oh my god, ew.
That was some of my best throat noises ever. Like, Orlando's and yours are like top two. I'm just, as they're throwing up the first time, I look over, I see them in tandem, like, Ray throws up, Jake throws up.
I got five now.
Then Jake sees Ray throw up and throws up again. And then Jake looks at Jake throwing up and throws up. And I'm bent over the steering wheel, dying.
We added a good 5-minute detour just staying there. It's like Brian
What's the
2.0.
best oh my god, because Orlando's like into the class trash can. That
was the funny.
and the ramen noodles sticking on the wall.
Jesus.
That was one of the
I forgot that
best.
happened.
I was sitting right next to him, and he just had his head down. I'm like, "You okay, dude?" Just kept his head down. And then we get out of class at 3:15. 3:10, I just see him like go sprinting around. I'm like, "Oh shit's gonna go down." And then right by the door, there's like 3 people in the splash zone. Each other. Okay,
So here it is. So he's in the corner, just bent over his desk, and it's me, Katie, Sophie, and 2 other people I can't remember in that row in front of the trash can. And so Orlando, out of nowhere, towards the end of class, I hear the pitter patter of Asian feet and just
So crazy.
ramen noodles all up the wall.
All this story reminds me of is an awful garbage joke that I've heard before.
Please.
Because it's a 10-minute walk from my house to the bar. It's a 45-minute walk from the bar to the house. The difference is staggering.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
Anything to add? Okay.
Thanksgiving yet. It's not Thanksgiving yet. Fuck you. And a happy new fuck you.